Today in Gay. Gay man punches homophobic reporter in face. Today in Homophobia, Israel targets LGBTQ Palestinians. Also in Homophobia, drag queen AI exists. Also in Homophobia, Coachella is homophobic. Also today in Transphobia, Trump-inspired Louisiana bill would erase trans people from law. Also in Transphobia, FBI sends plane to Cuba to stop a trans kid from accessing gender-affirming care. Also in Transphobia, Madison Square Garden security allegedly tracked a trans woman's movements, including bathroom breaks down to a second.
Wow.
Today in What the Fuck, Tucker Carlson admits he was wrong and stupid. Do any of you queens know about any of these things? Oh yeah, before we start, Christoph is not here today. Rest in peace. He is sick, not dead. I know, right? Sure.
Hope you feel better, sis.
Boo, you whore. Sorry, Christoph. Rest in power. Get well soon. Do you know about any of these things?
Yes, I saw the video about the interviewer who was homophobic and got his ass handed to him.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That
I'm gonna watch that video too.
I know, I'm literally watching it right now. If y'all haven't seen it. So this guy gets a gay couple who literally has their baby with them because they're like out on for an evening stroll. And he comes up to them and he essentially says something along the lines of, do you know that gay men have like a high percentage of molesting children? Are they fit to be parents?
Do you know that? That's not even true, bitch. Is that true?
I doubt it very much.
And then he got his ass punched out.
Yeah, by the couple. Yeah.
I am actually very happy to see that.
I agree.
Like, I feel like, one, it shows, don't other people be fucking coming in these neighborhoods, these gay neighborhoods, and harassing gay people like that.
Right? Like, you're literally going out of your way to start some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
often he's done that, or how many people he asked that question to before this punk guy who punched him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad he did, because then it also shows too, gay people aren't just little pussies.
Yeah.
Because people think that they can go and harass gay people because they know that gay people aren't going to say shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, I'm glad that's on video. Now you see that we can defend ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why people forgot. Like, right. Look at Stonewall. Like, right. Pride exists because of violence, because we threw bricks, because we had an uprising for days after Stonewall.
That's true.
Like, we are known to defend ourselves. I just think people forget. But I also think it's a much newer thing where people are going more towards nonviolence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think there's a time and place.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think this is not the time nor the place anymore. Because I just things are just a lot more high stakes than they've ever been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, people on the right are definitely going to argue and be like, this is the crazy left. They can't just have a conversation. It's like, you know what? Y'all on the right, y'all fly off the handle for literally nothing and like literally murder people for nothing.
Literally, yeah.
And then when we finally like get up and defend ourselves, then there's like a huge, no, I'm glad that he did that.
Yeah, because we're not going to fucking churches and interviewing pastors about the high rates of sexual molestation in churches.
Right?
We're not doing that shit.
Like, hello.
That's where you need to be concerned.
I know. Good point. Fuck. That guy was definitely hot who punched him. And I'm glad that these daddies are.
There were some bear daddies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it was sad because like when they started talking to him, it looked like they were like definitely open to be like talking.
Yeah.
And then the guy was just being like rancid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what the fuck? What do you expect?
Yeah. I really wonder how he hooked them in for an interview, because you're right. In the beginning, it looked like they were ready to have this conversation. So I don't even know if they knew who he was.
Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that they just shut it down instead of having a conversation, because if you have a conversation with these people, one, they're baiting you for one. Because they're already telling you some fucking false information that you already know is not true, to get you heated, to get you mad, to cause a reaction. But it's like they think that you're only going to get angry and like be sad. But like, no, like you have to shut it down so they understand they cannot go back out into the world and continue to do the same thing.
Yeah, because things like that are what is going to create stigma and like more homophobia in the world, right? Because people are going to respond and react to that.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, this is a whole another issue where it's like people think that they can do anything that they fucking want as long as there's a camera rolling and it just makes it acceptable. Like, oh, it was a prank. Or, oh, it was just for a conversation. And it's like,
No,
that's
sis.
no. Just because there's a camera doesn't mean like you didn't commit harm or something. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
And I think we all need to move towards this. I think at this point is self-defense.
That is self-defense. How are you going to go into a gay neighborhood? Anyways.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Did you see any of the clips from Coachella?
Bits and pieces. I was actually at a gay bar when Sabrina Carpenter went on. She brought out Madonna.
Yeah.
And the gays went wild. But I don't know. It was just really weird. Like, at one point, they stopped the whole show and Madonna was, like, talking nonstop. And apparently, she was talking about, like, astrology or some shit like that. But I also know Sabrina Carpenter got some heat, as she rightfully should, about saying, like, yodeling's your culture.
Oh,
you know?
my God.
That was so fucking stupid.
That actually, like, I am a big Sabrina head.
Really?
And that really, like made me go like,
yeah,
like, you stank, bitch. Like, I don't care like that she's never heard of the Arab grito. But I mean, I have. And I mean, where was I at? I was at a friend's, I think something graduation party, and they're like part Arabic, and so they would do that, and so that's when I learned about that. And I was down with it and I liked it. And then so I guess maybe, I don't know if I'm privileged that I have like multicultural friends and that I know what that sounds like, and that I know that it's not yodeling.
Yeah, right? It's very drastically different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like 2026. How have you not heard this?
Right.
But also on top of that, like, even if you haven't heard it, like, how are you going to come off so disrespectful about it?
Right? She's like saying it's my culture, and she's like, no one's culture is yodeling.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, one, yeah, I'm sure there is people whose culture is yodeling.
That's part of it, you know?
But I was like, oh, girl, like, get your shit straight. I mean, she came out and apologized, but it was also like, girl, how do you not know?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I couldn't hear and blah, 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 and everything's crazy.
How do you not hear when you literally responded to it?
Right?
If you didn't hear, you wouldn't have said, yodeling's your culture? Nah. She didn't take accountability. But I don't really like her, so I don't really, it's no sweat off of my back.
No worries.
And then the other thing I heard about was the mariachis that were for Karol G. They're owned by someone who supports Trump.
Oh my God.
There was that, and then they also did a lot of cutting in that feed because they were talking about like immigration and stuff like that. And so I saw that there was freezes in the broadcasting conveniently about it, like during that time frame.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Madonna thing and I was like, meh.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like Madonna wasn't really giving much. And I felt like, yeah, I get it. Like, y'all are both out there together because you're both like little white girls. That's, I guess, your common denominator. Queens of pop, white girl pop stars.
Yeah. And so that's all I saw. But yeah, it was very weird. I wasn't about it.
Yeah, we were watching basically just clips of, I think, just Sabrina. I did not really watch much of anything else. But on the topic of Coachella and its homophobia. So this is like a little thing from Gaysby. This is, where's your Coachella money going? Coachella is owned by AEG, controlled by billionaire Philip Anschutz. Public record shows that $5 million donated by AEG to Republican political causes in the last 5 years. Wow, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Profits from Coachella funds groups that support restriction on same-sex marriage, limits on LGBTQ protections, and restrictions to abortion access.
Wow.
Skipping Coachella isn't missing out. It's a choice to not fund anti-LGBTQ and anti-abortion causes. Your $600 ticket can support that or not. Yeah, I've actually never gone to Coachella because back in the day when it was actually worth going to, it was still too expensive. And that's the whole thing. And even if I could have afforded a ticket, it's not like I would have been able to get one, because it's like whenever you actually went to go buy tickets, they're never available.
It was wild.
You can only ever get one on a pre-sale or what is it? Afterwards sale.
Yeah.
Post sale.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, when I went, it was either like $300 or $400. I went in like 2010.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I got to see like Lauryn Hill and CeeLo Green was there. Who else? Duran Duran was there. That Kanye closed. I didn't stay for Kanye. I'm not a big fan of Kanye. Who else was big that was there? Like Keisha Elephant.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. It was an experience, but it's just very hot, very dirty. Like everything's expensive, and I had fun, but I wouldn't go back.
It's not like regular camping in any way, right?
No, well, and I stayed in a hotel because I wasn't about to go camp in the desert like that. So I stayed in a hotel and we drove back into the festival.
I feel like you did go during the time it was only worthwhile going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like the peak.
Mm-hmm. Do you know when it started?
I don't actually.
And we don't care.
Yeah,
but
I think at this point we need to be protesting with our money.
Yeah, that's a big budget to be giving to them.
$5 million. That is a lot.
Like, it's one thing for you to buy like a $5 something, you know, but then it's like you're literally giving them like $600. Mm-hmm. That's a big chunk of money. Mm-hmm. That's like two people's pay for the day.
Yeah.
2 Republicans' pays.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
What else is news?
Did you hear about the AI drag queens?
I did. That's kind of funny. What do you think about that?
I'm just wondering how and why, if I can click onto this link.
It's funny because back in the day when I first started using the evil, dreaded AI, not that I do anymore. I do not use ChatGPT because they're the biggest donator to ICE. So I definitely stopped using them once I found Also, AI is evil. I'm sorry.
Right. Bad for the environment.
But I do remember that I could get my chatbot to talk to me like they're gay. And like, I tell it queen and it tell me queen.
It's like stereotypical, right? Mm-hmm. Well, here's what it is. So, a prep clinic has an AI drag queen. So you can choose this option and who to chat with. So when you choose a drag queen option, it will say, "Oh, honey, let's talk. Testing positive for gonorrhea isn't the end of your runway. It's just a moment to strut back to health. Gonorrhea is common and totally treatable with antibiotics served by your fabulous provider at the clinic. Step 1, if you haven't already treated, sashay into the clinic pronto." RuPaul staff rate this?
The fuck?
They'll give you everything you need to kick this bacteria to the curb. Step 2, treat yourself like royalty. Finish all your meds exactly as prescribed. Step 3, avoid Step 3, avoid any sexual contact until you've cleared this infection, and don't forget to get those partners tested or treated. Stay fierce and don't hesitate to ask me anything else. Red lip emoji.
Too bad it actually kind of makes me feel like more at ease with. I'm gonna just sashay into the health clinic. I'm gonna go into the Planned Parenthood like a fabulous queen.
Right?
What the fuck?
That is hilarious.
It kind of did actually put me in a silly mood. I mean, if I'm feeling like shit, maybe it's not so bad. Like, but I don't want to hear that if I have like a HIV diagnosis.
Right? Like, how does that work?
Oh, honey. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that should be more serious.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's very interesting because it's like, I don't know, it obviously feels like a caricature, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, what's the line, you know?
Right? Because, like, if you were to say, like, oh, we have an African-American chatbot and it only speaks in, like, the most absurd, like...
stereotypical way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think that would be very... I don't know if people would like that.
Yeah, I don't think it would be well received.
What if there was like a Mexican AI chatbot and like a Mexican American AI chatbot?
Right.
And he's like, "Hey, fool.
Hey, fool.
Get your meds." I feel like it's inappropriate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe on your own personal level, if you chose to like make your AI like a drag queen, and that's on you.
Yeah.
And you train it.
I guess, right? Yeah, because it's your own personal thing that you're using.
Because it's like, who created this app for one? Is it like straight people? And they're just like, Oh yeah, just like rip everything from RuPaul.
Literally, they literally just saw a season of RuPaul and took all the catchphrases and put it into the chat GBT.
Sashay down the
right? No one says it besides RuPaul. No one says that besides Ru.
Right? No, literally nobody says sashay away.
Yeah.
Gay people don't say that in common.
Yeah. No.
In common parlance.
Yeah. So I think I'm all about creating comfort and a welcoming environment, but I feel like this is kind of treading that line of like creating stereotypes, right? And we're trying to break stereotypes.
Definitely. Yeah, right? Exactly. Because didn't it already show like regular gay and then drag queen?
Yeah, it did.
Like, what does the normal gay one sound like?
I know. I want to know. A standard AI. It's just a standard AI. Yeah, okay. But there's also. Do you see the emoji that represents the drag queen AI?
My God, like, who even is she? That kind of looks like, I don't even remember what the one's name is.
Oh, like I know who you're talking about. She reminds me of the CP3O from Spaceballs. That's what she looks like.
Also, that character, the female C-3PO from Spaceballs, is so iconic. We need like a whole show with her only.
Yeah, no one gives her enough props.
But back to more AI evil. Apparently, Israel is set to host the Middle East's largest ever LGBTQ festival at the Dead Sea in June 2026. However, Israel's elite intelligence unit targets queer Palestinians in the West Bank. This is from Saint Hoax. How Israel's elite intelligence unit targets queer Palestinians in the West Bank. Despite its efforts to pinkwash genocide, Israel still does not perform same-sex marriages. Oh. Pride rises at the lowest place on earth. This June, the Dead Sea becomes Pride Land, the biggest LGBTQ festival ever in the Middle East. 4 days of nonstop celebration, community, and connection. Israel celebrates LGBT community. Yeah, but they still do not perform same-sex marriages.
Wow. Yeah, Israel is the lowest of the place in the world.
Yeah.
This is disgusting, to be honest. And I'm glad they call it pinkwashing genocide, because that's what it really is. Because you are going to have a Pride festival in the West Bank where you have killed hundreds, thousands of Palestinian men, women, and children. You're just going to have a party over like these grave sites.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Because they always want to come back at you and be like, well, in Palestine, they throw you off a roof for being gay. And it's like, what the fuck is Israel doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing you off the roof for being Palestinian.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Like, what the fuck? And then they're trying to do, having this fucking gay pride event. Like, girl, and you don't even have same-sex marriage legalized, right. Yet you don't, what is it? Criminalize child sex crimes?
Pedophilia.
What the fuck?
That's where all the pedophiles are, no?
Yeah. I think so.
But also, it's like, is this also a trap?
Yeah, it does seem like kind of weird, right? Like, why are you trying to get all the gays?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I guess it's just like a PR thing, right?
I don't know. Are they really serious about throwing a pride?
I mean, probably just to get the fucking queer money.
Don't go queers.
Don't be going no fucking Tel Aviv Pride or whatever the fuck it is. Don't go.
And that's soon. It's like in June. Yeah. No, this is definitely not okay. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Sorry. Yeah, and I guess, Israel just, I guess, is harassing gay people and targeting them.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I am not surprised either. Did you see that thing about Phil's Coffee?
No.
Like, they had, like, I guess, gay pride flags in their shops, and then they took them down. And they said, we're taking this down as part of our new aesthetic or some shit. And then I guess everybody blew up on them, and they're like, we're going to put them back. That's a mistake.
That's funny, because it actually happened at a bar here in Long Beach, The Hair. Have you heard of The Hair?
Mm-mm.
So The Hair is at the end of the Broadway bar block, closer to Cherry. And historically is known as a lesbian bar. But they got like new owners, and they took down their pride flags recently as well.
Why?
Because they don't want to be known as like a gay establishment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Under new ownership.
Yeah. And even though they had that reputation, and it's right there, like a block away from all of the major gay bars. But interesting, like I went there not too long ago before all this happened, and there are queer bartenders in there, and they were, well, they appeared queer because they were very friendly, and they had like gay voice and the queer mannerisms and everything. So as far as I'm concerned, they're like queer presenting at the very least. And they were very welcoming. They're very cute. I went with my husband like on a date night, and they took our order. They were super friendly, and then one came up and he was like, "I love both of you." Like he was just giving us our kudos, and I was like, "Oh, I feel so welcome and seen here."
How cute.
So it's just very interesting to see
them
this
take them
happen.
down.
Yeah,
That's also gross because it's like everything you just said, but it's also like, girl, you think you're gonna get more customers like when you take down your pride flag? Like you're probably gonna get less because one, nobody sees you as a gay friendly bar anymore. Your original patrons are not gonna see you as friendly anymore. And then two, it's like, I mean, I guess go get some straight money. What are these straight people who are coming to Broadway?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, I understand how it can jeopardize your sense of safety, especially like since it's been there and you took it away, and you have had to like weigh the pros and cons of making that choice and decision. You had to consciously make that choice to take it down and know the consequences of that, because there's no way you are not going to put on the table queer people are going to get mad that we took these flags down.
Yeah. It's one thing, right? Like, because there's only like two decisions you would have made that on. It's either one, we actually don't like gay, so we're taking it down, or we're gay friendly, but we're scared of what would come to us if we had gay flags everywhere. Which is like, if you already put them up, you would have already had the balls to be not scared. So it kind of is like, why would you just take it down all of a sudden then if you're still gay friendly? Phil's coffee, which also Phil's coffee tastes like fucking ass, like moldy ass ground up in shit. Like before the gay pride shit. Like I had it like a long time ago and it was nasty as fuck. I don't know why everybody acts like it's like fucking God's gift. It's nasty. Gay E magazine. It says Supreme Court to weigh whether faith-based preschools can exclude children with same-sex parents.
What?
The U.S. Supreme Court will take up a closely watched case that could reshape the boundaries between religious liberty and LGBTQ plus protections in education, agreeing Monday to hear a challenge to Colorado's universal preschool program and its non-discrimination requirements. That's definitely discrimination. At the center of the case is whether private faith-based preschools that receive public funding can refuse to enroll children of same-sex couples without violating state law. You are violating state law. The case, St. Mary Catholic Parish versus Roy, stems from Colorado's universal pre-K program, which offers families up to 15 hours of free preschool per week, a benefit valued at roughly $6,000 per child. The program allows both public and private providers to participate, but requires those receiving state funds to offer equal access to all eligible children, regardless of race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, or other characteristics. Plaintiffs, including Catholic parishes affiliated with the Archdiocese of Denver and families with children enrolled in those schools, argue that the non-discrimination provision infringes on their First Amendment rights. Okay. Represented by the Beckett Fund for Religious Liberty, they contend that being required to accept children of same-sex couples, the children themselves aren't even same-sex.
I know.
Of same-sex couples conflicts with their religious teachings on marriage and gender. So now you're punishing the children. The group said in its petition to the court that, read the full article, blah, fucking blah. I don't think I need to read the full article. So why don't you just also deny children whose parents, do any kind of illegal acts or any kind of immoral behavior?
Sins, yeah, right?
No, just the gay one.
Yeah. Was that child born in wedlock or not?
Right? Like, you're punishing a kid. Like, good. Keep us out. Keep us away from your fucking fucked up faith.
Right? And, y'all, that's not a bad thing, y'all.
Yeah, we don't need to be well, I mean, how many gay couples are like, I'm taking my kid to a Catholic school?
Well, I think there are a lot of queer religious people who would be down for that, actually. But I think it's examples like this that make me really question why queer people are still practicing organized religion in this fashion.
Yeah. Or like how religious people can continually deny that they're homophobic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not my church is doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care if your church is doing it or not. Like, you need to see it as a whole, right? If one of you is doing it, all of y'all are doing it. And it makes all of the religion unsafe.
It is true. Transphobia. Don't worry, trans. We haven't forgot about all the horrible things happening to you. A Trump-inspired Louisiana bill would erase trans people from law. By Giuseppe Lopez. Louisiana lawmakers are advancing a bill that would replace all references to gender in a state law with sex, a move that LGBTQ plus advocates say would effectively erase transgender people from written law. House Bill 578, known as the Restoring Biological Truth Act, was introduced by sponsor state Rep. Mike Johnson. Isn't he the gay one? Or maybe not. I don't know. Goal is to provide a uniform statutory definition of sex in Louisiana, defined as an individual's biological sex, either male or female, observed or clinically certified at birth. Observed?
Oh, they're trying to do like a catch-all for like intersex people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now they're kind of like trying to capture that.
I mean, observed. Girl, if you're observing and I'm looking real fish, then I guess that's my sex.
But this is a sign that at birth, right?
Yeah.
So they're looking for like a penis or a vagina.
Mm-hmm. So they're like, do they mean like observe? Like we're going to observe literally what's in your pants?
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to be looking in anybody's
I'm assuming.
pants. You know the story.
Yeah. The issue is like, okay, they're using this word sex as if sex isn't on a spectrum as well. Because when we talk about sex, that's defined as like chromosomes, anatomy, and things like that. But there is a lot of variability within chromosomes themselves. Hence, what we always bring up when we talk about this, intersex people who don't have the typical XX chromosome or XY chromosome.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's still, sex is still a wide definition and they want to make it.
Yeah, because I remember trying to have this conversation with one of my MAGA's coworkers at one point, and I tried bringing up the concept that intersex people exist, and you have to come to terms with the fact that intersex people exist, because you're literally denying the fact that they exist.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like understanding in his mind that yes, they do exist, but at the same time he's like, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter that they exist, I guess, and they're still not valid enough for me to
think outside of the black and
change
white.
My argument.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so like,
yeah,
because they think also that intersex is a genetic mutation that you're caught in between because you are fucked up and it's not correct, and so that it needs to be like fixed when you are born. So that's what I guess how they or have a surgery and turn a baby into one or the other genders, as opposed to just like accepting it as it was not a mutation, and that what if this is just like normal?
Yeah, letting them decide when they're old enough, right? And also, it's like sex is also defined by like hormones, but like everyone has a different level of hormones. There's women who have high level hormones that probably in what people would consider the male range, right? Or men who have estrogen in what they would consider the femme range, right? So it's like this sex definition still has space and is on a spectrum and is not black and white. Like they're not grounded in science, even though they love to think they are.
Idiots. One of my other coworkers was trying to like to me about conspiracy shit. The one who was trying to convince me that war is good. He was trying to start talking about Emmanuel Macron's wife. Do you know anything about her?
I know nothing about her.
So basically, like, there's a whole conspiracy that Candace Owens started, saying that the prime minister, I guess he was, or whatever he is, of France, that his wife is trans. So there's like been transvestigating his wife. And then I was just like, I just like put it down immediately. I was like, no, I don't think that that's true. I don't think that she's trans. And even if she is trans, that's not the thing that you need to be worried about. You should have been worried about how she's so much older than him. There's like a whole lot of
grooming.
exactly. There's so much other things you are not looking at. And it's just, you fuckers are idiots. Anyways, FBI sends plane to stop Cuba.
Oh my God, I read that. That's ridiculous. So there was a trans parent that was taking their child to Cuba to go get a gender affirming care, and FBI decided to send a plane to go intervene and bring the child back.
So how did they know what their mission was? Were they just been spying on their phones? How do they know what they're even traveling for?
It was because this situation involved a custody dispute. So one parent wanted to give their child gender affirming care while the other parent did not. So the FBI believes Rose, a transgender woman, brought her 10-year-old child from a previous relationship to Cuba to undergo gender affirming medical care, which authorities characterize in filings as potential transition related treatment or the ejection of the child's cisgender mother. So it was the other mother. The cisgender mother did not want to get their child gender affirming care, so the trans mother decided to go take them to Cuba to get that care. They are not co-parenting, and the cis mother decided to put this into action.
Interesting.
And because they did it under the premise of international parental kidnapping.
She's like, you're gonna trans them in Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck. The fact that we have to go all the way to Cuba.
Yeah. But also the fact that like the government is going to step up and overstep so much in this way is a bit ridiculous.
That's crazy, right? The FBI
literally
needed to send a whole plane to go and capture people abroad.
Yeah.
Like, when do they ever do that?
Yeah.
They can't even go get these fucking pedophiles when they fucking leave the state, but they can go get a trans.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Everyone loves to protect the children until it's time to protect the children.
That part.
Yeah.
That's insane. I hate this world.
Yeah, well, that's a bit wild. But I don't know. That's also like a bit scary, right? Because it's like they're overstepping. That feels very fascist. It feels like, what else are they going to use this precedent for in the future?
Like, oh, we just do this all the time, chasing
Right.
down trans people out of the country.
Yeah.
What if you went to go live?
Right? Because there's a lot of trans people who, under this presidency, decided to leave for their safety. And I'm sure are still very vocal about all the heinous things that are happening here.
Like, are they going to try to, like, what is that called when you fucking get somebody from out of the country? Like, you can't go chase any of these fucking, oh my God, but you could chase these trans people. Yeah, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, well, you're trying to move, so we're going to just capture you back and put you in jail because you tried to escape?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But definitely very interesting. Definitely overstep. Definitely feels fascist.
Like, let's say that this person literally was just kidnapping. That would never, like, if this was a normal kidnapping, they wouldn't have sent a plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
And then the Madison Square Garden security tracking trans women's movement. Let's see. By Matthew Rodriguez from them. Security staff from Jim Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, as well as the CEO of Madison Square Garden, allegedly used surveillance technology to track a transgender woman's near every movement during her frequent visits to New York's sporting venue, per a bombshell new report in Wired. The report alleges that Dolan has been using face recognition technology in excessive and intrusive ways since at least 2018, watching a plethora of people, including his personal critics at both Madison Square Garden as well as his other properties, including Radio City Hall, La Sphere in Las Vegas. A report describes MSG as his own panopticon.
Wow.
This is now getting kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, and all of us have got scanned. Whoever has Snapchat, girl, they got your face.
Mm-hmm.
When we just handed that shit to them. Like, nothing for some doggy ass faces.
Let's see. Nina Richards, a trans woman who, according to Wired, was monitored during a 2-year period when she frequented the venue. Let's see. The report claims that shortly after the Garden's reopening in 2021, Richards became a fixation for Dolan's chief security officer, John Eversole.
Ew.
Eversole allegedly compiled a dossier on Richards solely for the reason that she was a trans woman and wanted to keep her away from the players, per Wired. Why? Because the players are just like going to be all over her? Her what? They're going to get too goofy? This reportedly included entering her face into the venue's facial recognition system. A lawsuit filed by former MSG Security Vice President Donald Ingaralaceleno claims that Eversole would show Richards' picture during weekly meetings, misgender her, and tell his employees to look out for him or whatever it is. The suit also claimed Richards was targeted because of her gender identity. An employee likewise told Wire that she posed no threat but was forced to monitor her by Eversole. She wasn't taking pictures in restricted areas. She wasn't trying to go to places she shouldn't be. The source continued, this was just a very large transgender woman being a fan walking around. As part of its investigation into Dolan, Wired reviewed the dossier put together on Richards during a January 10, 2022 Knicks game against the San Antonio Spurs, which also happened to be a Pride Night game.
Girl.
Not on Pride Night. Ugh. The 18-page report on Richards' movement during the night includes a down-to-the-second trail of when she scanned her ticket, when she used the escalator, when she hugged an usher, when she ordered drinks and ate. The camera also documented her entering a woman's bathroom as well as exited 2 minutes late and 5 seconds later. Noah Scatman, one of the two writers behind Wired's story, also shared photos from the dossier on X. Jim Dolan's security team at Madison Square Garden surveilled this woman for over the course of years because she was trans. Scatman wrote in a post accompanying the photos.
So they just decided to pick this person out that was attending this one event, or it was like multiple events?
I guess she came to the venue often,
yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's the biggest venue there. But that's wild.
Oh my God. So it says, speaking about the dossier, Wired notes on the document's background turns red when chronicling Richards' movements towards the lower floor seats on and Celebrity Row at the Garden. The file says that Richards spoke to a security guard that night around 6 p.m. then sat in the Celebrity Row. 34 seconds later, blah, 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 blah. So basically, they're also just telling us that they can now just discriminate on us based on being gay or transgender and then just keep us out of venues based on your security camera or your fucking face scan.
Mm-hmm.
And it just says block person, block person, block person with no probably like reason given. So they can just block any fucking transgender person they want to from coming in for whatever reason, right? Like they can just block whoever they want from coming into their stadium.
I guess they could if they choose that.
And if they choose to like be like, well, we are a company and we want to fucking not have fucking gay parents with fucking their kids, you know what I mean? Like that school. If they do that thing where they're trying to like claim we're a Christian company and we only want straight people and cis people here, I don't know. Could all companies just do that to you? Just lock you out based on who you are and your facial scan?
I mean, probably. Because it's private. It's private, right? So you can do whatever you want with that information.
That's kind of crazy.
I think it's just crazy in general that I didn't think we were being like observed on that like high level in that way.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, there she is. That's what she's doing.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine being like, you were at the Beyonce concert and you had a great time and like you had no idea like you're being tracked and there's that dossier about you because you're just living your life.
Join Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Go look, Ravel, at dossiers at the Beyonce concert.
Fuck. These people are crazy. But I also heard other things that like, I don't know if it was Madison Square Garden, but it was somebody was also keeping like their business rivals or something out.
Oh, I kind of heard of that, but I forgot where it was.
Let's see. Is this the same person? Like, you guys are abusing that technology,
no,
right?
really.
Let's see.
But they disguise it under the idea of creating safety. But that's what the government does, right? They take this technology and do that, right? Like, they start wars under that disguise. So why wouldn't they surveillance us under that? It's wild. I wonder if I have a dossier somewhere. I hope I do. I hope they're all cute angles.
I hope they're all cute angles. Well, every angle with you, girl.
Stop. But go on.
So yeah, it is Madison Square Garden who did that. Let's see. Yeah, they enacted a policy barring attorneys from law firms involved in active litigation against the company from attending its venues.
Wow.
And the policy was enforced using facial recognition technology that identified hundreds of lawyers through the profile pictures on their firm's websites. And so they're just like, yeah, scraping your shit. Use an algorithm, flag matches immediately. That's crazy. So yeah, you can just like keep out whoever the fuck you want, I guess. In one notable case, a mother chaperoning her daughter's Girl Scouts trip to see the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall was identified by the facial recognition system and removed by security simply because she worked at a law firm that had sued the company, even though she personally had no involvement in the lawsuit. So the security will just remove you based on whatever reason they want to. So they could just claim whatever reason they want to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah. But I also hear that this facial recognition isn't very good on people of color because it's racist.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll get away with it.
Like, how is this not just like the same thing as like monitoring the black person in your store?
I mean, yeah, no, it's the exact same thing. Just more high tech, less handoff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really is.
This is fucking insane. Let's get out of this world.
Yeah. Wow. Don't go to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, fuck Madison Square Garden.
Because I think we need it. No, just don't go. Like, the reality is like we can't support places that do this because then we're giving them the green light to continue to do this. And I think at this point, like, our forms of protest need to hit money and need to cause destruction.
Yeah, like the SoFi was it the SoFi Stadium who just had Kanye West back, a fucking loving Nazi? Like, you guys are supporting literal I don't give a fuck that he apologized. You're supporting people who are promoting Nazis and Nazi propaganda and selling fucking swastikas on their website, and you're gonna just come back open arms because why?
Because they want the money.
Like, what the fuck?
That's what it really is. Speaking of Nazis, did you hear about Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, that was such a weak ass like little thing that he was trying to say, like, oh, I'm barely kind of like realizing that I could have been part of this evil thing.
Could have. He didn't even take full accountability.
I don't know. I think he did, but not even. I wouldn't even call it full accountability, because if it was full accountability, he would have said what he knows is that, like, how can you like. All these people who are trying to pretend like they didn't know that Trump was going to do this.
Oh my God.
Bitch, you knew you wished
stupid.
he was going to do this.
You're stupid. Because in reality, I really don't think Trump has the capacity or intelligence to do all this shit. He's just a puppet in the face for all of this. This has already been planned since way before him.
I feel like he would also be too stupid to like hide his intentions, like to be for you to be saying like, I never knew that this was going to be the way that everything played out. Like, you didn't know that he was trying to help in like this new world, this new hellscape.
Yeah.
Like, we all knew that. We knew that back in 2016. Like, we knew that before then when he was trying to run. We knew exactly where it was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so for you to literally be on his team, spreading fucking propaganda, lying on the fucking news, and then just claiming like, oh, I didn't know that's where this was headed.
Yeah.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, how I remember I was talking about Project 2025 for a while, and that is unfolding now.
But also the fact that like Tucker Carlson can go on and admit that he was a part of this Nazi regime.
Yeah.
But that still people aren't like saying like, oh, there's a Nazi regime. Like, it's like they're openly admitting what it is.
Yeah.
And what the fuck is going on, yet still no one's stopping it, I guess. And no one's trying to arrest him for his part as like should you not arrest this person?
For right? I don't
for
know.
Like all this shit. Like, all they want to do is make them pay for lying. Like, they paid in lawsuits and whatever. And it's like, fuck your lawsuit money. Fuck
Yeah.
you paying. That's not justice. That's part of your scheme. This is just a fee for you.
I think it's hard because, like, even if he's here apologizing and be like, my bad, the reality is the people that you indoctrinated are not going to latch onto you anymore because they're going to see you as a traitor or as weak or being brainwashed. So, like, you already done the damage, and the sorry is not going to reach the people that it needs to.
Right? And unless you do a full fucking, like, pivot and you're like, well, now I'm a leftist.
But I don't even think that would work.
I know it wouldn't work because we wouldn't accept him.
Yeah.
And it's also like you wouldn't believe him.
Yeah.
And then also...
the people wouldn't believe him. They'd be like, he's brainwashed. The left got him, you know?
There's like nothing to do with him except for arrest him. He should be arrested for implicating everybody in all of this.
But I think that introduces a very like gray area, because then what's going to prevent people who are exposing things from being arrested? But the reality, they already are, right? Like whistleblowers, right?
Yeah.
They're being arrested and
being murdered.
being murdered.
And no one's murdering him.
No,
but we're the crazy lefts. But everyone who's trying to uncover the right shit is murdered.
No one kills the bad people.
Oh, Tucker.
Girl, we do not accept your apology.
We do not. We already knew. The only reason you're saying it, why are you even saying anything, is what I'm wondering. Like I don't imagine, like, in his heart that he's like, oh no, I did a bad thing, actually. Like, I can't imagine that he has any kind of remorse other than like, oh, I got the bag, girl. Like, because if you're also just like this like piece of shit that's only in it for the bag, you're still a disgusting piece of shit.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's like, what do we do with people who are like obviously lying? Like, the media has definitely, well, I don't even know if it had integrity, like news ever had integrity. But I think definitely, at least from no, it's always been propagandized.
We just didn't know it before.
Yeah.
Right? That's literally the only difference, is that we were just oblivious that it's propaganda.
Yeah.
Like when 9/11 happened, we're like, what? Osama bin Laden? Iraq? Guess Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. Did you hear about, there was someone from Iran, a leader that recently got killed, that was going to be the center point of like bargaining, a ceasefire, or bargaining kind of a truce. And before he died, he released a tweet that said that if anything were to happen to like America, like a terrorist attack, Iran had nothing to do with it. And that if something happens, is at the hands of American government, who's just trying to frame Iran. And I believe that. And then a few days later, he got killed.
Makes sense. Wasn't I saying that the leader of Iran is gay or something?
Were they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that's fake news I just made up. I mean, like, not say that.
Oh, it's a Trump confirms CIA report claiming Iran's supreme leader is gay. I don't believe you, Trump.
I also just read there is no credible information suggesting that Iran's supreme leader is gay. Yeah, I don't think he's gay. But if he was, I'm sure it'd be fantastic. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. That's so childish. I can just imagine Trump. You're gay.
Did you see Caitlyn Jenner?
Yes.
That's so fucking...
That's karma. That's karma as fuck.
It's like, and that's the end of that story. Close book.
We told you.
I mean... I guess it really goes to show that these people are actually really so oblivious.
Right?
Like, they really didn't think that it was going to happen to them.
It's the privilege. It's a privilege. So in case y'all don't know, Caitlyn Jenner had, transitioned, got all their gender markers changed, got their birth certificate all fixed up to align to who they are. And now there's issues with it, and now they can't get their things, right?
Yeah, it's like, I think they're freaking out about their ID, obviously. And like, she was basically saying that I think she like was talking about how she was trying to call Trump and he's not answering the phone. And she's like, well, I need to get my shit together because if my gender marker is not correct, like it's going to cause a lot of problems for me.
Oh.
No shit, bitch.
Yeah.
What do you think? He
used you, girl.
And if this isn't like if this is not proving anything to anybody, like to the people on his side, it's still not proving to you like you need to get out of that house now, girl. It's on fire and you're going to die in there.
Yeah. That's wild. I mean, well, girl, good luck.
Good luck. Just like everybody else, I guess.
To be honest, you got money. You'll find a way.
I know you do have money.
You have the resources. You're not a victim compared to other trans people.
Nope. You are very upwardly mobile.
Yeah. You'll be fine. You just can't go nowhere now.
Right? The fuck? Just go to Canada, bitch. The fuck?
But I think it definitely highlights that no one is safe.
What do they say? The leopard's eating your face?
Mm-hmm.
Your face has been eaten. How does it feel? This is gonna happen to all you other gays too.
Yeah, Republican gays.
Mm-hmm. Because apparently we're reading all these things that they're like, sounds like they don't like gays having babies.
Mm-hmm.
The gay man
never did
reporting about how gay people just molest babies and therefore gay couples shouldn't have them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this school trying to not have gay kids of same-sex couples.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all trying to say? That we're next? Mm-hmm. We've been next. We already know that. But I guess it's coming closer than you think. Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we've been talking about since they were going after trans people. It's like we all need to band together because there's going to domino effect take us one at a time if we do not stand together. And they're all going to try and make us fall.
It's so crazy though, because it's like when we started this podcast, like in 2021, which was still Biden era, like we were like, I've been like screaming from the top of our lungs, like about all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, I'm thinking like to myself in the car, like, they always say, make your voice heard. And it's like, we're trying to scream as loud as we can and nothing's happening. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think we love to think that we have so much control and power over like these larger things, but in reality, I really don't think we do. We can try to go and vote. We can go vote. We can try to push the candidate to align with their thing. But even if we get that person in, they're still fighting this huge ass machine. And I think it's important to still do those things, I guess. But I think we as a community need to start acting more locally rather than like nationally. Because I think we're only going to be able to protect ourselves locally.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I was having this, bring it back to my coworker again. He was literally talking about how he was trying to start this conversation about, oh, well, you know, Trump's only been in here for this long and we really need a lot more time to see, you know, the fruits of our blah, blah, blah coming through. AKA like trying to like set up a conversation about a third term. You know what I mean?
No, girl.
And I'm like, oh my God, you fuckers are really there.
They're going to try. They're going to try to push because it wasn't 2 consecutive things. But I'm tired already. Like, and we're not even the full year out, right? I'm tired.
Like, it doesn't matter how much I liked Obama. I would never have suggested that he needed a third term. What the fuck? I'm not understanding like a severe amount of like brainwash. And this is a Latino for Trump.
Dang. What does he say about ICE?
I haven't actually spoken to him about ICE specifically. I had said in front of him, I actually told him directly, oh, I don't use ChatGPT anymore because they're the biggest donators to ICE. Mm-hmm. And he didn't make a comment. He just like nodded knowingly, I guess, that he supports ICE. I don't know. Because it's crazy because like a lot of the people in my work, it's Latino only because I'm in construction. And a lot of them are immigrants, and they were just talking on the job site the other day, and somebody asked this other guy that I work with, he asked him, oh, if ICE came today, like, how would it work for you? Are you good? Like, do you have papers or whatever? And then the guy just said no. And so he like shrugged and was like, I don't know. And I'm like, why are you asking him that? You already know he's an immigrant. So like, why would you ask somebody that? That's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Rude.
I don't know.
It's hairy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you do, bro, if they did come to get your buddy coworker?
Yeah.
Would you say anything, or you just be like looking and be like, oh, here he is?
And at this point, they don't really care if you're a citizen or not. How many citizens have gotten arrested?
I know. I hate that conversation where they're like, well, if you had your paperwork, it would be okay. No. It wouldn't. The fuck?
You just look brown enough, they're going to take you still.
Right? They'll still kill you. Did you not see?
Mm-hmm.
See how many white people they're trying to make a fucking display of?
Yeah. It is wild times out there.
But they say that there's going to be a Confessions on the Dance Floor 2.
Wait, what's Confession? I mean, what's part 1?
The Madonna one. With the Hung Up song. Hung Up. Or what was the other one that was better? Get Together was my favorite one.
Okay.
So she's doing a part 2, I guess. Which is like, girl, why don't you just make a whole new...
Right?
Because she had come out with some other shit called Veronica Electronica or something. And it was like one song, I feel like, that was new, remade like 20 times, and like old songs that were just like remixes.
Okay.
But it was not what I would call good.
No, I've never been like a Madonna fan. No. I mean, I grew up listening to her because of my uncle, but I think maybe I have like one album on like my MP3 at one time. That was the American Life. That one I liked, but I don't know. Madonna never really like stuck to me.
I always feel just like really old when I start talking about Madonna, because when I was like 3 years old is when I saw Material Girl music video, and like that's basically when I came out of the closet, because it was like I was so enthralled by it.
Yeah,
and I was just like singing it that I was a Material Girl in front of everybody, like
everyone
it was nothing
knew.
So it was like, it was over for me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Madonna, for outing me before I could be outed, before I could out myself.
That's funny,
right? I should technically like just start saying that she's the one who outed me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she your queen?
Not really, because she's like, I feel like she's low key sus. I've heard like lots of weird things about her.
Really?
Like that she has these adopted kids from Africa, that the original parents, that she told them that she would, have them come visit, and never did. According to the parents.
Yeah.
And that I think she's maybe low-key a Zionist.
Oh.
Is she?
I don't know.
I think I could have just made that up. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't doubt it. But I always find a little sus when celebrities go to Africa to adopt kids. I don't know. It's just very weird to me. Like, there's plenty of kids who need housing here. It's just very white savior. That always rubs me the wrong way.
There's no confirming evidence that she's a Zionist. Even though on this show we have confirmed that Lady Gaga is. Anything else?
Trying to think.
Any other gay thoughts? How was your gay weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Oh, I went and played in TJ with my band.
That's right.
Yeah, with Cello Zoo and the Psychedelic Orchestra.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. So we went, and the owner like got us an Airbnb, and it was so cool because like it was where we're staying, and you just like come out of the gate and turn right, and the bar's right there. It was so convenient. Nice. We went, and like the Airbnb was like this huge like gym. There was rooms in there obviously, but like the main thing was like a gym with like punching bags and monkey bars and all that stuff. It was really cool. And then we go to the venue, they feed us, and we start playing, and just like pouring us mezcal, and they loved us, and then we just like danced, and they just kept pouring us mezcal until we just couldn't drink anymore.
Lovely.
It was a lot of fun.
You guys gonna move to Mexico?
Probably someday, one day. Yeah. I mean, it's cheaper, it's slower pace. It feels more friendly, feels less on fire. And they're going to get universal health care, girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So,
America, y'all been talking so much shit about Mexico for your whole fucking life, and they're way leagues ahead of you. I was thinking about it too. I was like looking up house prices, and I was like, you know what? If I just this is actually like I looked up the house prices in Mexico and TJ, and I was just like, you know what? I could literally just save up the money, and buy one. And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you get like a little. They have like gated communities if you want that, but I've never I've gone to Ensenada, I've gone to TJ, and I never felt like in danger. And I feel that's just like the U.S. propaganda.
Thank you.
Because the reality is the same shit happens here.
They make it seem like Mexico is like once you cross the border, it's like desolate.
Yeah,
with like cracked soil and like. There's like men in giant jeeps with machine guns, like waiting to just kill you. That's what they make it seem like.
Yeah, no, they do. Yeah, when I would say that crossing from Mexico to U.S. borders when I seen like the most like police and military presence. So it was very interesting to do that, and it took fucking like 4 hours to cross the motherfucking border.
Really? Why?
I don't know, girl. It was a Sunday. We left like around like 12-ish, so it was a time that people were just getting there, you know. But
was it just traffic, or was it like
just traffic?
Oh, so it wasn't even like the border patrol being stupid.
No, it was just a lot of people getting out, but they sure take their sweet time to get people in and out.
So when you're coming back into through like San Diego or so like are they like all up in your face and like checking you and like asking like being dicks, or how is it coming back?
So they asked like they got all our passports, they asked what we were doing here, if we had anything to declare, like alcohol or like plants or anything that we bought. And then they go and like scan all your passports. I don't know what they do, like, or what's on that computer. I'm very interested. And then they'll let you go. One time we got searched, but it's because we went through the Sentry line. You know the Sentry line?
Mm-mm.
So there's a line going across the border where you can pay like $120 for 5 years. And the Sentry line is essentially a fast track to get across the border because A, no one pays for it. And B, the idea is to get you in and out and you're kind of pre-screened. So we didn't know that. And we were like, look we found this short ass line with all these people. And they're like, how'd you get here? Like, what are you doing in this? You don't have this, blah, 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 blah. And they were like really aggressive. And they were like, I don't know. I have a sensitive nervous system. So like, I'm very sensitive to tone. And so I was like, don't talk to me like that. Yeah. And so they were like, fine. And they made us pull over and they searched our car to see what we were doing. It was ridiculous. I think that took like 30 to an hour just for them to do that shit.
To search your car? Like what? They fucking swear. Like, like I wonder if it's like they scan your passport and it's like flashing in red. Faggot, dissident, anti-American.
All our Instagram posts.
Right? This person is a gay anti-Trump fascist.
They would never let us in if that were true.
Right? Maybe that's why they yell at you more.
Yeah, maybe.
But
yeah. So it's just, I don't know. It's just very nerve-wracking coming back into America just because they're just not the politest. I just feel they just like hate life. And they're just like very rule followers. But coming into Mexico, people are just like, go by. Like no one cares. They're like chit-chatting. They're having conversation. No one's even paying attention to you driving through the border.
They're like, get out of this country.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Weak. Sad.
But it was cool. I had a great experience. I love Mexico. I love TJ Ensenada.
Nice. Yeah, I've never been, but I was supposed to go in 2020, but then 2020 happened. Just sad.
Let's go. Come with us next time. Stay in the Airbnb. Bring your air mattress.
My air mattress? I have one.
There you go. You're ready. You got a passport?
I do.
You're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see my future. Because it ain't here.
Yeah.
What else?
What about your gay weekend?
I had to work.
Boo.
So I missed a baby's birthday party. Which, oh well. And then on Sunday, oh, you know what we did? We discovered a new a hamburger place. It's called Spread Please in El Segundo.
I love that name.
I know, right? I'm like, excuse me?
Okay.
But it's so fucking good because my man was like, oh, let's try Smash Burger because we've never had one actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. So we like found the one that was like highest rated. And so it had a 4.8 on Yelp. And so we went over there and we went to Spread Please. And it was inside of like an old place. I guess they left the old sign up from the old restaurant, which was called Big Mike's. Anyways, the hamburger was fucking delicious. It tasted exactly like how you would hope McDonald's would taste. Like if McDonald's was actually good, like how they claim that they are, this would be it. And they fried their fries in beef tallow. And so it changed the flavor and made it more savory.
Oh, that sounds good, actually.
It was so good. I wanted to die. And then we actually went, so we went there on Friday night. And then we actually went back on Sunday with our neighbors because we were like, you need to try this place.
Wow.
So we had it twice in a row and I was very happy.
Well, that's good. That's when we know it's good. We eat it twice in a row.
And then when I was done and we left, I was like, fuck, I should have got another one to go. That's how you know.
It's true. Have you tried Stormburger?
No, but I seen that was a viral one too.
There's one right here too.
Mm-hmm. Have you had it?
I've had it twice. I like it. It's pretty good. Yeah, and it's no In-N-Out, but it's good.
Compare her to someone.
Like a Shake Shack.
Oh, okay.
You like Shake Shack?
They're like whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's better than Shake Shack.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it better.
Interesting.
Yeah, but now I want to try the other one. The Spread Me. What is it called? Spreadable?
Spread Please.
Spread Please.
Mm-hmm. I know, it's so good. We'll have to go when you come out to my house.
I'm down.
Anything else? That was the gayest thing I did besides
eat a burger.
Not very gay, actually.
I'm trying to think what else has happened. I think that's it that I can think of. This weekend, I'm going to Two-Spirit ceremony.
Ooh, what's that?
So for anyone who doesn't know, like Two-Spirit is like an indigenous term for people who identify as having like both masculine and femme energy. Just think of like kind of like an indigenous like non-binary. And so this is like a weekend long thing where people who identify as Two-Spirit and their families and allies come together, kind of just like have ceremony. There's like fire and there's like workshops and there's like sweat lodges and neepies and just people gathering together to be in community with each other that, you know, identify in similar ways and have similar life experiences.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have a queer weekend.
Nice.
And then the weekend after, I'm actually going to another queer weekend retreat too, called it with the big gay camp out, I believe, near San Diego. And my band is going to be playing there. And it's like a birthday celebration fundraiser for this land called Liberty Rising, where they steward this land, take care of it, but they also host retreats for organizations that work for healing purposes, identifies like as femme or queer. So we're going to be playing for them.
Nice. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is very gay.
Mm-hmm. Very
cool.
gay.
That's exciting. When do you leave for the retreat? Friday? Or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah, I leave tomorrow for that and come back Sunday. Same thing for the other one.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I just saw this thing that says, Billy Porter has revealed that he has not been invited back to the Met Gala since his show-stopping debut in 2019.
That's the one where it closed, his hat closed?
No, it's when he had a big Egyptian, like, wings.
Oh.
But I'm like, why would he not be invited back?
I know.
That's funny. I mean, I'm not laughing. Anything else gay?
Oh, Drag Race finale happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, they finally crowned the new queen.
Who was the new queen?
Spoiler alert. It's been more than a week, y'all, or less than a week, but whatever. Mikey Meeks won.
Look him up.
They did like Drew Barrymore in the Snatch Game. They did theater, so they had really good singers. They're also really funny. So out of the top three, I I thought overall, based on the entirety of the competition, Mikey deserved to win. But I feel if you base it off of just that night's performances, I think Nini Coco deserved to win. Because like they each had to do, they got like a Q&A, and then they each had like an individual performance of a song they co-wrote and co-produced with someone that encapsulated who they were as a drag artist, and then there was a lip sync for their life. Yeah, that's Mikey. And I liked Mikey's song, but Nini's song was on point. Like it was, the music was kind of like a very like, think of like Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation, where it's kind of like the pop, and all that stuff, where it's kind of very like geometric. And the song was great. So they had the best song, and then I think they had the best lip sync performance too at the end.
There you go. Are they funny?
Mikey? Yeah, they're very funny. They're one of the funniest queens. Really? Yeah, in the competition.
She looks interesting. Yeah, I haven't really watched, but I'll have to look her up.
Do a little like
best
recap.
Clips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah, we don't have to watch the whole season.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I love Drag Race. I will sit and watch it all. I think I've watched all of them since season 5.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen all of them, but I started with season 5. Yeah, with Jinx. That's my queen. That's the first queen I ever.
Oh, is that your queen?
Yeah, that's the first queen I ever watched. And I wanted her to win too, and she won. I was like, yeah.
How do you feel about her being her star rising still?
I love it. I think she deserves it.
I feel like she's like crossed the border into like mainstream celebrity almost. Like I'm sure like most straight men won't know who the fuck she is, but I feel like she's definitely crossed over.
Oh yeah, definitely.
From like just like a drag queen.
Yeah, because she was over in London doing a whole like theater production, being Judy Garland.
Oh.
Yeah. And I saw her after she won, because after she won, she went on tour and was doing this show in which like her and her writing partner were pretended like they were frozen in time in the 20s, and they got thawed in the current times, and they're realizing that all the pop stars stole all their songs, so they redid all pop songs in the 1920s fashion.
Okay, that's funny.
And it was really cute and it was funny. So I loved her from the start, and I saw her live, and she's amazing.
Cool.
So I think it's well deserved, all the props that she's getting.
Go Jinx. Did you see her Z-Way interview?
I did.
She was good. She was a good guest.
Yeah, she's so funny. She did one with Katya too.
Oh, did she?
That was Grindr sponsored though.
Did you see when she had Tiffany Pollard on?
Oh yes.
I'm like, why does Tiffany look different?
Yeah, I mean that money.
I guess so.
I'm sure. But yeah, Tiffany identifies as non-binary.
Yeah, right?
I'm
like, okay, girl. Or them.
Use.
Yeah, she's been like blasting all over my feed lately too. I'm like, oh, look at you coming back.
Yeah.
It's funny because my fiance does not know her from her New York days. He only has been like seeing her recently.
Oh, okay.
Like I showed him a clip of her like a long time ago, but I didn't think that he even realized that she was a thing. And then I think he's like seeing her like on all these like platforms lately, and he's probably like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
But no, she's fierce and fun.
She's ridiculous. Iconic. She's one of the original OGs.
I think so.
Yeah. I think so. Of like reality TV shows.
Right? Yeah. Because that was still when it was like semi-new-ish.
Yeah. Because I feel like The Simple Life really
kicked off
reality TV. I ate that shit up.
Did you watch that?
I did. I watched all the seasons.
I actually watched The Simple Life too.
I loved it. It was so stupid.
I remember not even having an opinion on it when I was watching, because I don't remember ever liking either of them during the whole time I was watching the show. But still, I guess just watching from just like sheer like a documentary point of view.
Yeah.
Like, what are these rich people doing in poor world?
Yeah, I know, right? How do they handle it?
Dumb hoes.
So they really kicked it off, and then there was a slew. So like The Flavor of Love came from that. Yeah.
All those other trashy ones after that I didn't watch. I did grow up watching like those really bad reality shows like The Swan and like Biggest Loser.
Oh, I never got into those.
They're definitely like fed into like my body dispositivity.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of I'm waiting for like the top model documentary on that.
Did you not see that one that came out?
I didn't. There's one on it already?
Yeah, there was one that had come out and everybody's like shitting on Tyra for like not being like fully like transparent, and she's like still trying to like claim like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know that was that bad in those days.
Yeah. I did see that documentary, but I want like one like that on like The Biggest Loser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that one for Tyra. I have mixed feelings because I do believe she's scapegoating and she's pretending and not taking proper accountability. But I also think that it's unfair for them to put that all on her. And I think they're making a black woman the scapegoat in this situation.
I feel that, but I also feel that maybe Tyra has secretly more power than we're aware of. Because for her to have kept her name like out and like for her to still have relevancy, not that she's completely relevant or irrelevant, but for her to still be like a name in people's mouths, like I feel like to have that kind of longevity, you have to have like a certain amount of power, and like you've probably done a little bit of shady shit, which we've already seen. That she's done shady shit.
A whole 18 series of
shady
shit.
Acting like we don't know when she's been shady.
Yeah, but it's interesting because like I watched like that season with Shandy, and I remember watching it as a kid. Like it didn't seem that big of a deal. Like, but like watching it back as an adult, I'm like, fuck, like that's right. Like they just let her get sexually assaulted.
That white girl,
wild, yeah, the tall white girl, yeah.
And they were like the boyfriend on the phone who was like calling her a whore.
Yeah, yo.
I remember feeling like really bad for her.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, wow, he's a dick,
right? Because obviously, when she said it, she was like saying like she didn't know what happened.
Yeah, she was blackout. She was hella drunk.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking sad. That's horrific.
Yeah, it's wild. Reality TV.
Oh, Tyra. But yeah, I feel like she has like a good, like she has like that image of I'm the nice girl, as opposed to Naomi Campbell is evil.
Oh yeah.
Like when she had her on her own show trying to call her out and be like, you were mean.
Oh yeah.
And Naomi's like, what? I don't remember that. She's like, I was too busy sex trafficking everybody. The fuck? To be paying attention to you, bitch. Oh God. Yeah, Tyra, you couldn't have been in the modeling world that long and at Victoria's Secret for all those shows without knowing that there's a whole, like, why hasn't she spoken out on any of this? Because all that Epstein shit is like attached to the fashion world. So
yeah,
I don't know where she's been kept quiet.
Maybe that's why her name's been out of the papers.
Maybe. I haven't looked her name up in the DOJ files. Maybe I should. Is that it?
I got nothing else gay. Do you got anything else gay?
That's pretty. I feel like we were beating the gay horse as it was.
We were gay.
We're beating it off for you gays and you trans, okay? We're trying to give you content because you're bored. Shout out to, you know what? I'm going to do a quick country shout out. First of all, I want to shout out to our listeners in Vietnam. You guys are like,
whoop, whoop.
You guys are like going, listening to every episode.
Ooh, follow us on Instagram, Queer LBC, right?
Yeah, if you are a new follower from not in America, you can follow us on Instagram if your country allows you to have Instagram at QueerLBC. You can also email us at QueerLBC to give us a little shout out, or you can also leave a comment on the page. A shout out to Vietnam, a shout out to Singapore, a shout out to Mexico, a shout out to Ukraine, a shout out to Argentina, Brazil, a shout out to Iraq. We've got some listeners in Iraq, and Uzbekistan, and Pakistan, and Bangladesh. We see you guys. We also see you in Algeria, and Bolivia, and Morocco, and Paraguay, and Venezuela. We see you in India. We see you in Jordan. I'm not going to mention New Zealand.
Why?
Just kidding. I see you there too, girl. Girl. How do you guys talk? See you in Peru and Uruguay and Azerbaijan and Belarus, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Egypt, Ireland, one country that won't be named. You know where you are. Jamaica, Kenya, Lebanon, the Syrian Arab Republic, South Africa, the UAE, Angola, Bosnia, Belgium. I'm sorry, it's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Congo, Hong Kong, Iran,
Wow.
Kazakhstan, Malta, Oman. Palestinian territory disputed. I won't dispute it. I believe you are the Palestinian territory. If you're the listener who's listening in Palestinian territory disputed, just know that we do not dispute that it is your land.
That's your land. We love y'all.
Also, Salvador, Tunisia, Taiwan, Croatia, and Zambia. Thank you.
Wow. What do y'all want to hear?
Right?
What do you want us to talk about?
If you guys are listening from wherever you are, you can email us what you would want to hear us talk about.
Yeah. Can we move there? Any one of those places?
We can't because we live in America and we don't make enough money to support ourselves to flee.
You know what? I actually feel safer in the belly of the beast than where America's bombs can hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
One or the other. We either have to live through the gas chamber or we have to be bombed by Germany. One or the fucking other. Anyways.
On that positive note,
email us while we're still here. From all of us here at the Queer LBC, I'd like to thank myself, Nino, Dr. Mikey. I'd like to thank Christoph, even though he's not here. He's sleeping. I'd like to thank our editor, Cello Azul, for a speedy and fast edit. From all of us here at the Queer LBC, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. Good night.
Sleep tight.